The soundtrack of a stuttering ceasefire. Igor Filippov was a landscape gardener until he volunteered to fight for Ukraine. He's now on the front line near Donetsk airport. This is where he lives now, the opposing forces just 300 meters away. And this the life he left behind, volunteering to fight because he believes Ukraine is being dismembered by Russia. For Igor and all frontline fighters on both sides, death is an ever-present possibility.
I knew this place before the war, and look what has happened to it now. We don't want this to happen in our hometowns. That's why we're here.
In the base, children's patriotic drawings. And those not long out of their teens already well practiced in the business of war. But relentless fighting induces weariness.
A week at home will sort my nerves. It is so tense here. It is difficult for my nerves.
Yet the soldiers here are volunteers. For civilians, war offers no choices. It sweeps them up. A 5-minute drive from the front, Olga and Alexander have had to move 5 times before the ceasefire allowed them to come home. We haven't had our pensions for 4 months, she told me. We've had no help, no humanitarian aid. Next door, her mother-in-law, Vera, 86 years old and blind. And on the rebel side of the front line, civilians struggle too. Here using the ceasefire to salvage belongings. Watching is rebel commander Luda, a former civil servant. 3 weeks ago, her 24-year-old son Pavel was killed near here, fighting under her command.
It's like the priest said to me, the body is gone, but the soul remains with you forever. So he is always in my heart.
In a war that sparked a much larger political confrontation between Russia and the West, the fighters we met on both sides all see it as a fight for their homes.
I'm fighting for my convictions, my city, so that people don't come and tell me how I should live, how I should talk, how I should bring up my children. I am the mother of 5 children.
The big artillery has stopped firing. But the rifles and grenades still echo. And men and women on opposing sides feel there is still much to fight for. Fergal Keane, BBC News, Donetsk.